Well, hello everyone. My name is Jerry, and thanks for tuning into my channel in the middle of a forest. I'm in the middle of a parking lot. Some of you had sent me very kind messages saying, Jerry, you need to stop driving and doing videos at the same time. I appreciate them. I really do. One person said on my last video on the comments, because I just checked the comments before getting in the car, and he said, I think it's a he, who was driving? Made me remember some of the comments that I got in email from people, and I said, when I get to work, I'm going to do the topic du jour, the discussion of the day, if you will. Well, it brings me to more emails from folks like you, whereby you were saying to me, Jerry, I've changed my diet. And then they put the list of ingredients. Now remember, I am not a coach. I'm not a professional. I'm not a healthcare person. Clearly, I'm not a doctor, and I'm not Dr. Google. So I base my videos on the experiences that I have and some of the stories that I have. So my comments are going to be today to the people that sent me the emails. So, and their followers, because they said they're longtime followers. So here goes. Eating Miracle Whip is not eating your fats. And when somebody said to me that they have switched from butter to margarine, I thought I was gonna die. I mean, I really did. I was going back to my childhood, thinking about when my parents bought into the lie. Well, it's been my mother, she was the cooker, the shopper, etc. And bought into the lie that margarine is better for you. And as a child, I ate something that I called Miracle Whip sandwiches. Wonder Bread and Miracle Whip. That's what I liked. Yes, sometimes I had bologna on the inside, and it wasn't the good stuff, the beef bologna. It was just bologna, whatever my mom got from the deli counter. Sometimes it was ham, but Miracle Whip sandwiches, I adored them. I'd get home from school, I'd make my Miracle Whip sandwiches because that was my snack. And that was way before I knew about seed oils and fats and good fats and what have you. But I want to tell this specific person that don't be offended. Please don't be offended. Read the ingredients. Read that there's sugar in the Miracle Whip. I know, I loved it and I ate it. I put it in potato salad, etc. Soybean oil, amongst an arms full, a litany full of ingredients that make you want to go, what is this? So today, to keep my mind off of doing this video, my drive into work, I listened for the first time. I've heard of him. I guess he has books out, but his name is Jay Shetty. Shetty. And he was talking about change. And I thought, boy, if this isn't appropriate for my topic of the day with change, because change that I'm suggesting to people, change from the Miracle Whip, go to Chosen Foods. Change from the Miracle Whip, go to Primal Kitchen mayonnaise that has avocado oil. My physical therapist, an extremely bright girl, physical therapist, and she's a doctorate. So she's got a doctor PhD, doctorate, master's in physical therapy. She has never seen the video on seed oils and how they're made and processed. And I told her that it takes a long time for seed oils to go through your system, and just paraphrased everything that we carnivore or ketovore people know, that some of these man-made, or I call factory-made, because I work in a factory, I kind of get the heebie-jeebies about it. I know I touched base on it yesterday's video. I spoke about the Chris Cookie Nashville one. So when I was watching the Food Network, I thought, I remember eating that. And I remember, this is serious, I remember watching the Food Network, the kitchen show, and then rushing into the kitchen to get all the ingredients, because I had all the ingredients in my kitchen insofar as oils and all the disgusting stuff, all the sugars, all the processed everything, and buy or make some of these things. And Velveeta, when he put the Velveeta in the recipe, oh, ick, just ick. But that took a while for me to change. Now, if I have it, see it, I don't want to have it. I don't want to ingest it. I don't want it in my body. I want things that are natural. The less ingredients, the better. Less is more. Less is better. Change, change, change. I, for one, used to be a smoker, and it took me 3 times to quit smoking before the 3rd time was definitely the charm. And I finally quit smoking. Now, it took my husband Jack once. He came home from work. He just looked awful. He was coughing, and his eyes were all bloodshot and hacking and teary, and he quit cold turkey. He can do that. Now, it's my understanding before I met Jack that he did that before. He quit and subsequently went back. Now, I have an extremely addictive personality, so if I had 1 cigarette, just one, and Jack even mentioned this too, my husband, if I have 1 cigarette, I'm going to buy a pack, and before long, I'm going to be buying a carton and smoking the whole thing. I enjoy cigarette smoking, but I know the damage that it can cause. Think of all these years that I have been doing my, as I've coined the phrase, Jesus fast, for 40 days, clearing out my system, fasting, water fasting. I'll have coffee, anything, water, not ingredients, not protein, not calories, not stevia, nothing. No water drops in my water. Oh, I do have bubble water because I have one of those soda stream machines that I make the water with. So that's coming up real soon, from November after Thanksgiving through and up to my mother's birthday, because my mother died of colon cancer. That's why I do the big fast, clear out my system. So that change didn't happen overnight. I just didn't wake up one day and say, you know what? I'm just not going to eat for 40 days. And no, I don't do it that way. But now my body's so used to it, I'm so accustomed to it, that the goody treats that they have here at work, and bringing in the chocolates, the commercials on TV. Oh, by the way, we have a DVR like everybody in America has, so I tape things and I go right through commercials, so I don't get to see the candies and the cookies and all that stuff. But for entertainment purposes, yeah, of course, I still watch the Food Network because sometimes it makes me giggle. The Kitchen and Jeff Morrow, he's a stitch. But I also have Victor on YouTube. If I want funny, I'll watch Victor. If I want funny and tasty real food, well, then I'll watch Chris Cook in Nashville. On that the flip of the coin there. If I want real humor, well, I'll look for some real humor on YouTube. Some jokester, some stand-up comedian. That's real humor. Nothing happens overnight. You aren't married for 25 years and then wake up one morning and go, you know what? I don't love you anymore, spouse, and take off your wedding ring and say, I'm done. I've had it. I hate you. It doesn't go that way. Nothing happens overnight. Nothing does. So if I can quit smoking, if my husband Jack, who is a 3-pack-a-day smoker, can quit smoking, if I cannot make Miracle Whip sandwiches anymore and not buy the canola oil and fry Jack's French fries, I'll still give him French fries. He likes it. Now, I've stopped. I told you guys that yesterday, Sunday. I've stopped buying him donuts because, well, it's the sugar, it's the canola oil, or God only knows what they're using at Quick Trip. Lovely store, but he doesn't need the sugar and he doesn't need the soybean oil. He's going in for his surgery. He had back surgery. He had surgery for heart stents, as did I. So we don't need all that shenanigans in our system. Make a change for the better. So that is my topic of the day. I'm going to try to upload this right now. Maybe it will go through. I don't know why I'm telling you this. This is nonsense. I sound like Kamala Harris. Blah, blah, blah. Word salad. Okay, I'm closing. Have a wonderful, wonderful week, everybody. Cheers.